Glad you're hanging in there. Welcome to number 3. This one is a little bit different, but it's just because it looks different. So let's get going. Once again, the easiest place to start for this one is in a table. So let's get a table drawn and let's see what we're dealing with. Once again, we're still just looking for x and y. Here they've labeled it x and f of x, but it's still x and y. Our x, we've got -7, and it has an arrow going to -1, so that's that point. -2 to -4, 0 to -1, and then 5 to -9. Let's go ahead and finish the labeling. X is domain, and it is independent. I hope this is becoming just like a memorization thing for you. This is range, and this is dependent. One thing we haven't talked about yet is making sure if things are functions or not. As soon as you make this table, if any x is repeated, if a number is used twice, for instance, if -2 were here twice, then it's not a function. Here each x is unique, -7, -2, 0, and 5, so it is a function. And it's very possible that that would be the question that they ask, is whether this is a function or not. Well, we've got it in a table, so let's just stick to our old tricks because we know what to do. I'm going to clear my calculator, second plus 712. Just start with a clean calculator. Let's go to stat. And let's put in this column -7, -2, 0, 5, -1, -1 again, and -9. Did I just have 1, 2, 3? I'm missing one. No, that's it. Okay, that's it. So let's see what we've got. Let's hit stat, calc, 5, enter, 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 enter. Ooh, I don't like this one at all. Every now and then you're going to get a really ugly one, and usually what that tells me is that the calculator is not going to be the best tool. But just to make sure that, let's see what else it is. Let's do stat calc 4, and let's see if it looks any better just because. And it still doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see if I can answer this question without knowing the equation. So for right now, I'm just going to draw some question marks in here because the equation is ugly. And even though I kept telling you earlier that numbers aren't always pretty, the STAR test usually isn't that bad. So let's go ahead and just keep going, see what we can do. Intercepts, I don't really know where they went. I buried my calculator, let me grab it. Since we have all of these in stat, I can look at what it looks like. Let's turn the stat plot on. It says on now, and let's go to yeah, see, it's just a ugly equation. You know, this is just a collection of points. It is still a function, and I guarantee you that on the STAR test up here we've already answered the question. Once again, the intercepts we probably don't need. Same thing, looking at the picture, it's neither linear or quadratic, and that's perfectly okay. We just need to make sure that we know that. And let's go back to, and the next thing is slope. We won't have slope either. But I guarantee you, you've already answered the question right here. I could go to the STAR test, and in fact I will on your next assignment. You'll see that the answer is already here in this square. So this one didn't work out for the other squares, and it's okay because the tools that you have are sufficient to find the answer. So hang in there, you guys. Keep working.